We continue our team coverage now of the Walter Scott shooting, with lawmakers calling for restrictions on filming police.
The ACLU is speaking out against these proposals in light of the deadly shooting in North Charleston. News 13's Darren Patello contacted them this afternoon, and he has more from our Greenville News Center. Darren, what is their issue with these proposals?
Well, Tammy, to start, the ACLU down here in South Carolina says laws preventing people from filming police officers is unconstitutional. And had those laws been in place this past weekend, well, the Walter Scott shooting may have been a whole different story. The police report read, "He took my taser," but most watching the video would have a different read on the fatal shooting of Walter Scott.
We've all seen the video. If there wasn't a video, would we know the truth? Or would we just go on what was reported earlier? But we do know the truth now.
The state is investigating the traffic stop turned deadly in North Charleston over the weekend. And now the FBI, Justice Department, and millions of Americans have become involved, all because of the video.
Initial reports took the word of the officer, the story that he had told about it, and I'm not passing judgment on the ongoing investigation. But certainly the video tells a different story.
Victoria Middleton with ACLU of South Carolina says the video and case is why pushing for restrictions on filming police is bad politics.
It's actually an important and valuable aspect of oversight of the police in a democracy, a free society.
Politicians in Texas may disagree and say only media outlets should be filming police, not citizens. In light of the Walter Scott shooting, upstate residents are aiming to make sure those proposals don't make their way to the Palmetto State.
Depending on where you're at, you could or could not be, I don't know, ticketed for this or something. I don't know how far they would go.
As long as a police officer is doing their job and their duty and doing it the right way, it shouldn't be an issue.
Now, just to be clear, South Carolina legislators are not considering any proposals to restrict filming of police officers. Now, they are considering body cams, making them mandatory. The ACLU says they're pushing hard for that legislation. Live in the Greenville News Center, Darren Patello, News 13.